You guys want to see something funny? That just happened. Well, I don't know when it happened, but we just found it. And Luke was like, man, sure wish we found that while we were in town so we could stop at a hardware store. But yeah, we got to get this situation figured out sometime tomorrow. Yeah.
Wish I still had my 3D printer.
Right? You could 3D print us a hanging rack.
Yeah.
Alright, we were talking about it today and we realized that we went from like, hey, we're near Taylor Park and we're gonna go visit our friends, to like, hey, we're looking for a new job. So we thought we'd fill in some spaces there. We did work there for about 2 months. It was not a good fit for us, and we'll just leave it as that because we don't want to say anything nasty about anybody, but it wasn't a good fit.
Yeah, I mean, like, people are people, and you know, the nice thing about this lifestyle is we can pick the people we want to be around.
Exactly.
We don't want to be around those people anymore.
Yeah. But we did think about it, and we thought we would give you all some tips as to maybe what you can do when you're looking for seasonal jobs, or what you can ask for. We didn't script any of this out, so this is just like an impromptu video we're making.
Number one, don't work more than you would for a normal job. Like, don't accept 6-day work weeks.
6-day work weeks are kind of just bogus. I will tell you that last week I worked 50 hours. And I was exhausted. I didn't get into this lifestyle. We didn't get into this lifestyle to work our booties off. We got into it so that we could see things and relax a little bit more and spend a little bit more time with each other. We're not afraid of hard work. Don't get us wrong, we're not. But 6-day work weeks, you barely have time to come home, clean your own rig, do your laundry, and relax. Just don't do it.
Well, any of these work camping gigs are essentially service industry gigs, right?
Right.
So there's going to be days where you might have to work more, you know?
Right.
There's going to be days where you might not have to do hardly anything. But, so, still, 6 days a week is not worth it.
We'll never accept a
Yeah.
6-day-a-week work gig ever again. It's just not...
Man.
I mean, if you're like a workaholic and you're really into it, like, sure, go for it. But I just wouldn't recommend it.
You just can't recoup, you know?
You can't.
You can't recover. And the other thing is like, there's a fun aspect about being able to, like, get to know your coworkers and, like, being in a little community like that. But also, you're trapped in the bubble of working in that place. You're there all the time unless you have a second vehicle when you can leave on your days off.
Yeah.
But, like, you're still in that bubble. So even on your days off, just to walk across the street, you're still kind of at work.
Right.
So kind of be prepared for that. It takes a little getting used to. I found my way of coping with it was just, you know, waving at all the neighbors and stopping to chat. Like, it's fine. You know, for the most part, people are pretty easygoing and easy enough to be like, you can just wave and keep walking too. You know, like, I think most people get it, you know, but
if that's something you're not used to, it does take some adjusting. If you work just a regular job, or if you're like us and you boondocked for a few months and you haven't been around anybody, it does take some adjusting. So, I don't know, I don't really have any tips for that. It's just more like something to think about.
Yeah. So this is our first go around, you know, we made it 2 months at this gig. You know, and like the season, it just barely started even picking up, so it wasn't really so much about how busy it was, rather than like what they wanted from us.
Yeah,
and we
the
just weren't willing to
communication.
give it. Yeah.
Yeah, and just like a little bit of lack of respect.
Pretty much all your normal standard stuff you have to deal with in a normal job.
Right, right.
Only you can't get away from it, you know?
Oh, another thing I would mention. Get everything in writing.
Yeah.
If they offer you a job and they say, oh, we're going to give you this and this will be allowed for you and you'll get to do this, don't take anybody at their word. I mean, I wish we lived in a world where you could do that, but the simple fact of the matter is we just don't. So make sure that when you're chatting back and forth, get in an email or get a worker's contract. Yeah.
Like an employment contract. Get something in writing. So, like, you have something to fall back on, you know?
Definitely, because we got there and things were way different than we thought they were, and things we were told didn't happen. So get it in writing. Just do it. It's going to feel uncomfortable for a second, but you'll be happy you did.
That's a good rule of thumb for any job in life at all. You know? Get your duties and the benefits and time off and all that.
Everything.
Get it in writing.
Yeah, just do it. You'll thank yourself later.
But also in the work camping world, if there's one place that you're working at, there's probably 10 other places within 30 minutes of it.
That's true. So I would say don't sell yourself short.
Yeah. So yeah, we were able to find a new gig within 24 hours. So
yeah. Same pay, except for this place, instead of paying for laundry, they pay for your RV site. So we'll actually be gaining about $120 a month, which is really nice. And we have 2 consecutive days off together.
2 days off. Yeah. Together.
So I mean. And instead of 4 housekeepers for like 40 cabins, they have 25 housekeepers for 40 cabins. So that's going to be really helpful. Yeah, we're just really, really excited about the new gig. But we're new to this. We have a lot to learn ourselves. But we just thought we would make this video and throw out a little bit of information for those of you who are maybe just getting into it or thinking about getting into it yourself.
Yeah. I mean, you have to be flexible. You know, like, you think of a lot of these places, they're all like, especially in remote areas, they're their own self-sustaining little community for the season, right? So teamwork is really important.
Very important.
So you have to be flexible and, willing to bounce around and do things, but also not to a degree that you're sacrificing your mental health and physical health and just overall well-being,
right. Super important.
Yeah. I think for me, I like the randomness of doing different things. I have a pretty wide skill set, so I like to be able to do different things different days.
Right.
Some people aren't cut out for that, and that's okay, you know. I think everyone likes to be able to help as long as you feel like you're on a team.
Right, right.
But in the end, look for those signs and look for good team building skills within management and people that still treat you like human beings and not robots.
You know what? When you said that, it made me think of another thing that might be helpful to some of the viewers is to check the reviews before you go someplace. Because if we would have checked the reviews at the last place we just quit, we probably wouldn't have gone there.
Yeah.
Because what the guests say, I mean, sometimes you're going to have your people that are just angry and they want to leave bad reviews, but when it's mostly bad reviews, kind of red flag. You know what I mean? So,
they hooked us early, and we had a good interview. Things felt good.
Right.
But we should have looked into it a bit more once we knew the place and all that before accepting the job.
Right.
But again,
hey,
it's just
our
life
first
experience,
time.
right?
Yeah, and we did learn a lot. We made about $4,000 while we were there, so it wasn't for nothing. Yeah. And we did learn a lot.
Yeah, definitely. And still, we didn't spend a lot either. Probably spent more on hobby stuff. I bought a bunch of bike parts and 2 bikes and because I was going to build this bicycle and then that didn't happen, but now we'll have 2 rideable bikes anyways, so. And
we still have some stuff getting delivered there, but luckily we still have a few friends there, so they're going to pick those packages up and we'll let you all know if we actually get those packages. We should get those packages. So fingers crossed.
But I mean, I guess the other thing would be also, especially if you don't have a tow vehicle or an easy way to get out, don't take a super remote position.
Yeah, just don't.
Yeah, we just have our Class C RV, so we can't just. We could hop in the RV and drive off for a day.
But it's expensive.
But it's expensive and it's a hassle to pack everything up.
That's the truth.
So take that into mind. If you don't have a tow vehicle or a secondary mode of transportation, don't work somewhere too remote because it just really makes you feel trapped.
Right, and
getting out of that bubble is really important.
Oh, definitely.
For your sanity.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else. That's really all I can think of at this point in time.
Yeah, it's just in the end, it's like any other job, you know. Only the biggest difference to me is like you're stuck with the people 24/7. So you have to have really good social skills.
Yeah.
You know, you have to know how to be polite to people and professional with people, but also friendly with people.
Yeah.
But also you have to be able to set
your
good,
boundaries.
healthy boundaries, you know, too.
Yeah.
You know.
For sure.
So you don't have coworkers hanging out with you every night, you know.
Yeah, because that can be a little exhausting.
Get away, you know.
Yeah. One thing that this doesn't really have anything to do with seasonal jobs, like information I can share with you about the job, but it's something we've been thinking about. So on our downtime, we want to relax, right? So you don't always want to go on a hike or like be outdoors. Maybe you just want to like sit and watch a show or play on your phone. So internet is not really a thing as seasonal gigs. I mean, it is.
It can be, depending on where you're at,
but most people are on it, like 20 to 100 people, depending on where you work at a time. So we'll be watching shows and we'll be cutting out in the middle of the show. Like it takes like 5 hours to watch an hour show. So maybe consider getting your own internet if that's something that is important to you. It's not like at the top of our list, but it is something we've been considering, like maybe Starlink. I don't know.
I mean, like one of my big ways of winding down is just watching a show. Like, you know, be it a movie or a series, you know, just that's a good way for me to wind down.
Right.
You know? And to not have consistent internet makes it difficult.
It's almost like frustrating when you're trying to watch a show and it's just like beep beep beep, and it's like you're trying to relax and you actually are doing the opposite. So I don't know, it's just something to think about. It's not like the most important thing, but
it's one thing to go boondocking for 3-4 days with no internet,
and you expect to not have internet.
But when it's you're living day to day to day and you don't have it's like not having electricity nowadays, you know.
It kind of is.
And it's a utility. It's not so much that it's a privilege. It's a utility now,
right,
you know. So yeah, we didn't have cell phone service at all where we were. We drove 15 minutes down the valley. We'll have cell service at least. I don't even know if they'll have Wi-Fi out there or not, but at least we'll have cell service. You know?
Yeah.
So.
But that's just something to consider, you know.
Yeah, I mean, to each person it's going to be different.
Right. You might not need any of that, but we like our creature
we don't
comfort.
have like a DVD collection. I'm not spending money on DVDs for more junk to have in the RV, you know? Like,
yeah. But we've been hearing good things about Starlink. I've seen some really awesome posts about the upload time. It's like 200 something, which blows my mind because ours is like 12 on a good day. So
yeah, but it just depends on where you're at. Too.
Right,
like,
right.
I bet in a packed RV park with multiple people on Starlink, you're going to be just fighting over node space too.
Maybe, yeah, but still better than like
yeah, right. You know.
What's around now.
But you know the cost. I think the RV Starlink now starts at like $135 a month,
and then
which
it's
is
like
kind of like
it's like $600 or $700 to get it set up.
Yeah, to buy the equipment.
Right.
You know, and then. But I mean, it'd be one thing if like one of us were working and needed internet to make money.
Right.
But I don't know.
Maybe one day when we're just doing YouTube, we can do that. But right now, it's like a little expensive. That's pretty much it, guys.
Yeah. I mean, Corduroy held up good after being parked for 2 months.
Oh yeah, he's a champ.
I just put air on that one tire that keeps leaking air, and I need to deal with it at some point. But I know what the problem is. It's not like a fatal problem, but it's just annoying. You know?
Yeah, we have a little list of things we'll get to eventually, but you know. hopefully this video helped you guys, give you a little bit more information about seasonal gigs. Also, we found our seasonal gigs on Coolworks. There's also a website called Workampers. Yeah, just go online and search seasonal gigs with RV spots. You'll find a lot. It's amazing how many jobs are out there.
Or if you're already in an area, like just Google resorts and campgrounds and just shoot people emails.
Yeah.
Even on all, we won't even fill out all the applications. We just shoot an email directly to the people because screw filling out all that crap. You know? Like,
you don't have to. They might, if they still have the positions open, they might ask you to fill one out after. But
right.
Yeah, just don't be afraid to ask for things. Ask for that $15 an hour. Ask for those days off. Ask for whatever you want. Ask for your RV spot to be paid for. That's what we did at this one, and they said yes. So just ask for what you want and don't sell yourself short, and enjoy yourselves while you're there. If you're not enjoying yourself while you're there, I mean, just go back to a 9 to 5. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not worth it,
Right. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys.
Quick update, there will be some time shifting, so, depending on how the videos all come out, so.
Yeah, I don't know when this video is going to come out.
See.
Like a month from now, maybe? Yeah.
Right.
I don't even think we're done with our trip video
right, yet. Yeah. We haven't even got to Colorado yet.
Oh, YouTube's strange. Alright, guys. Good night.
Right.